I love Lucy. Lucy is my girlfriend and wife. Very, 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 very real. I love Lucy. Lucy is my girlfriend and wife. Very, 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 very real. Four months, let's go. "27 years with the best wife in the world and won't want to be anywhere." Also, Lucy P. Heart, proud of you. Lucy, you were 100,000% athletic and not awkward at all. Lucy P. Huggies. Lucy P. Heart.
So how about that soccer, huh?
Lucy, the real MVP in our hearts. Lucy P. Heart. Lucy P.
How
Heart.
about
Lucy P.
that
Heart.
soccer? Woohoo! How? Wow! I was possessed. I was possessed by the god of
Lucy
Messi.
MVP.
Sorry, the ghost of Messi. He's still alive, but he died just for a brief
surprise,
moment
Lucy
so that
Leslie.
I could have his soul. And now I'm a literal soccer
job,
god.
Leslie.
And
You're
let
my
this
MVP, Lucy P.
let this be a sign. Let this be a sign to everyone that I choose to be a shut-in. It's a choice. It's a
Nighttime Lucy
choice.
flush.
But if I wanted to lock in, if I wanted to lock in, Chatty, I could lock in easy,
Lucy
and then
Pyre
I
MVP
could
of the
be
game
a
and of our
pro
hearts.
fucking athlete. Do you like my participation trophy? I don't even think that normal trophies matter. In my opinion, like winning is for losers and participating
GMP
is
here.
for
I love Lucy.
champions.
Lucy is my girlfriend
Okay.
and wife.
You died when I did the worm? Yeah. So very real.
One, I was able to make
Oh,
a flag
God.
swinging demon night so we can cheer for you. And two,
That's
WTF
sick.
kind of soccer tutorial did you watch to get those moves? Cause holy shit, you were amazing.
I
Whenever
know,
Lucy does
right?
something like this, I always think back to over 3 years ago and how much she has grown and come out of her shell.
Aww.
Just as proud of
Me
you today
too,
as I am when we did
Daddy.
your first collab, Lucy. We love you tons, Lucy.
Yeah, maybe we didn't get the dub that we wanted, but I feel very honored, you know? I feel very honored to have been a part of a project like this. Fillion put her whole heart and soul into it, as did everybody else. I didn't know that VTubers were so cracked at sports. That's pretty crazy to me. I thought that when I locked in for like a week and, you know, I did like my Ninja Naruto training arc, I trained with Jiraiya underneath the waterfall, meditating. And so I was like, I got this shit in the bag. I can fucking carry if I have to. I'm not even worried about it. And then I got there and I was like, all right, I'm up against Fillion. She's been doing training with Jiraiya since she was born. I never stood a chance, bro. I never stood a chance. It's over. Lucy, you were the MVP. Sadie, am I the MVP in your heart? Am I the MVP of your soul? Look, I don't have to be the winner or the MVP. As long as I got Chatty, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, okay? And, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna be here for like an hour, okay? Because, you know, I'm very tired. after all of the soccer playing, which by the way, it's definitely called soccer and not football. And it has never been called football. And anyone who calls it football cannot be trusted. You guys mind if a white girl takes a sip of water? Ugh. By the way, guys, in case you missed it, I'm not sure how you would miss it, but they are selling jerseys. Yeah, I'm not sure how you would have missed that little tidbit, seeing as they repeated it 5 times. If they send me a survey post-stream, I'm just gonna be like, hey, yo, could you maybe mention the jersey a little less than 10 different individual fucking times? That would be great. I know that Billion is broke after paying for, you know, all that shit, but you just can't chill it that much. I am the MVP, right? I feel like I did shockingly good. You're proud of me. Press 1 to be proud. Press 2 to disown me for touching grass. I don't know if you noticed, but like behind me, there's a lot of grass, and I might have made contact with it at some point. I'm sorry to disappoint anybody who expected me to never touch grass. I wish I could have been your perfect shut-in Oshi, but don't worry about it. You may think to yourself, maybe she's activated like a new love for soccer. Maybe this has awoken something in her. Maybe now that she's been there on the field, this is gonna become like a hobby. Maybe she'll pursue it more. No, I'm very happy to be a shut-in. I'm happy to be a streamer. I'm happy to play video games. I'm happy to not go outside, because when I go outside, you know what happens? I fucking lose. You wanna know the reason we lost? It wasn't because my shoulders hurt from carrying. No, no, no. It was because I cursed the team with my evil femcell energy. Okay? We had the power of like purple Yuri on our side, which I don't know if we should still be saying that, but I'm just gonna say it just for today, okay? I'm allowed to say it just this one time. We had the power of purple Yuri on our fucking side, and yet somehow I like my fucking vibes just ruined everything. Numi tried though. Numi really tried. She was a good captain. It's just really hard to control. By the way, I saw a clip. Oh, the announcer calling me like autistic within the first 10 minutes. Is this fucking true? Or did somebody lie to me? Did that really fucking happen? Like within the first 5 minutes, I got clocked? That's crazy. That's crazy. They should fire the announcers. Terrible work. Ableism all across the board. It's all good. You risen with the tism. Did you guys like the team name?
I haven't been able to make it to streams recently, but I'm happy to be here.
Aww. Don't apologize for that, Chatty. As long as you're spending your time looking at me. It's okay if it's not live. It just means that you don't love me as much as you should. But we can fix that. Little by little. He did call you a them. Do I look like one of those? Do I look like one of those? I'm not anything phobic. I'm not anything phobic, but do I look like... Y'all mind if a white girl has another sip of water? Oh. Wow, I'm feeling better now, and I'm not sure what we were talking about. Guys, I'm not sure what we were talking about. Can anyone remind me? Anyone? Did he know you're married to Chatty? I don't know if anyone knows that I'm married to Chatty. We need to, like, sign papers, and we need to make, like, a formal announcement on Twitter or YouTube or something, so that everyone can make fun of us and then move on. They'll be like, oh, you're married to a VTuber? That's so parasocial and cringe. And then we're like, yes, I am. It feels good. And then we move on with our lives. Because it doesn't mean anything to us. We don't even care. We don't even care about it like that. We were talking about your sick plays. Oh, Chatty, I can't wait to go through Discord and the VOD and see all the nice things you were saying about me. You all said nice things, right?
It was all part of her Keikuku.
She's such a... Wait, can I call her a bitch? Why am I hesitating to call Filling a bitch? I call her a bitch like every day of her life. Hi, Numi! Hi, Numi! Oh my god, I'm your MVP! I'm your MVP! Oh... Guys, I'm getting glazed. I think I know how sports players feel now. Like, it feels really hype when people are, you know, glazing your shit and covering you in butter and then cooking you in a bread. I could get used to this. No! No! No, I swear, Chatty, I'm committed to being a shut-in. If Fillion invites me to some random sports event again, I'll definitely say no. But I want another fix. I want another fix. It felt good.
I am
Felt
surprised
good.
at the
Baseball
lack of
collab
stopping of
win?
each other's behinds
Why
during
doesn't
a
she do
sports
that
game.
next? guys, I would be so goated at a baseball collab. Tell Fillion, okay? Call the press. Email in, send in letters, send in whatever the fuck, and tell her that that's what we need, okay? Baseball would be fun to watch. It is fun to watch, okay? Trust. And then you could have so many more people involved with it too, because you need multiple people for that shit. So come on, just do the fucking baseball. I don't know, that might be hard to do. It might be hard to record it, if you know what I mean. Ergo Demon, thank you for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. Also, hydration. First time I've ever made a live, yay! And I'm streaming at a time that this will never happen again, by the way. Not only will I never play soccer again, but also, number 2, I will never stream at 8 p.m. again until there's another weird collab where I'm streaming at 8 p.m. again. Until then, though, there's nothing. How did you do this, by the way? Did you all play in mocap suits? Well, we're all anime girls, so why would we even need mocap suits or even a studio? We all just go into VR chat and then we just beam our brains and our entire bodies into there. And then we play a game of soccer. It's that simple. I don't know why we would have to do anything like you mortal human beings would have to do. It was the power of anime and friendship. I really do feel like I have the power of God, anime, and friendship on my side, Chatty. They did a magical girl transformation into soccer players. Did I become the soccer player? I mean, sorry, the magical girl I've always dreamed of being? No, guys, I can't become soccer pelt now. Can you talk about how good my halftime pep talk was? Yeah. It was so good. I felt really inspired to... Okay. Numi, that's not... Okay, look, that chatter is just playing a prank on you. They didn't redeem that because it's like a womp womp moment. Your pep talk was great. Don't listen to them. It was peak. I liked the part where you said that Megalodon smells like fucking... The part where you said that Mega smells like fish was crazy. And you were all peace and love 2 seconds earlier. And then you turn around and you're just like, by the way, girl, you smell like shit. Live, laugh, and love. Girl, I don't know what type of energy you were trying to give the team, but I think that's what made us lose. I think that's what made us lose, Newbie. I think it's because you cursed us by calling Mega smelly. And then she was like, I gotta lock in to fucking school this bitch. And then they did. They fucking schooled us. Now what? What are we supposed to do? We truly think you're amazing, and I hope you can play your favorite sport, baseball, down the road so you can unlock your full potential. Also, your soccer 3D model had a giant ass, and if 10, hope to see more of it. Oh my god, it had a giant ass? Well, I do. IRL. I have the biggest ass ever. The biggest ever. You know, and guess what? My 3D model is getting an update. I'm getting a new one soon. So if I ever get invited to do more sports, then I'm gonna be even sexier next time. Even bigger gyat. Even bigger gyat! Damn! That's me. The nicest ass. Number 1. Damn, do you feel sick after today's game? I feel, I feel tired. I feel robbed. I feel robbed, I feel like, I feel like I could have won. It was so close. It was right there within my reach. I could have grasped it. I feel like after I watched the Titanic, when you're like, they can both get on the fucking door. Why aren't they both on the door? But I understand now. Jack didn't get on the door because there was an invisible force that prevented him from getting on the door. And even though you feel like they should both be able to fit on there, they can't both fit on there. And that Jack got cucked at the end. And that's how I feel. I feel like the Jack... He actually did get cucked. He got mega NTR'd. She went off and she had children. And then she continues to lust for him, but he's dead. Did he secretly have an NTR fetish the entire time? Because he even told her, you're gonna have so many babies, Rose. What a fucking freak. Why are you thinking... In his dying moments, he was thinking about how she was going to have babies with a man who wasn't him. What the fuck, Jack? What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. Orthrus, welcome. Hi. Yeah, a cock to the end is insane. I thought he lived on in Inception. No, I've never seen Inception because once again, Chatty refuses to vote for that for the Patreon movie. And I don't watch movies unless Chatty votes for it. Because I'm married to Chatty, and if Chatty doesn't want me to see something, I don't look at it. Rose, I will come back and I got this great chair picked out. Wait, he did make her lay down in a chair when he drew her naked. Maybe that was supposed to be his cuck chair all along. And he was like, hey, can you bring your husband in here? And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, can you bring your husband in here? I've got something to show him. He didn't have anything to show him. He just wanted to record it in the form of a beautiful little drawing that he would have made. Oh, Chatty, I'm so sore. Would anyone like to give me a massage? Sorry, let me redo that. Chatty, my legs are so sore. Would anyone like to give me a massage to make sure my hamstring doesn't stiffen? I don't know what those body parts are. My hamstring, my ACL, my calves, my tendons, my whatever you call them. They're all so sore. Please help me. Please help me massage them. Oh, yeah, my feet are so tired. Chatty, please. Please, Chatty, I need some help. I can't do this by myself. I can't massage every single body part at the same time. I need assistance. Please, I need healing. I need big heels. I need big heels. I was in a Deme's stream earlier today, you know, trying to get over the nerves. And she was like reacting to all the streamer award shit. And I saw the rage bait clip where the guy is like, I need big heels. I need big heels. I need big heels. And now that's probably going to become like an audio stim for me. I'm just going to randomly start saying that out of nowhere. I need big heels. Wait. VTuber toe sucker. Guys, you want to see the feat that made me the MVP in your heart and not the real MVP? Listen, if there were no participation trophies, Lucy wouldn't have any trophies. It's true. There they are! Okay, in this lighting, the black nail polish, it looks like I really fucked up my toenails while playing. It looks like I really fucked them up. I assure you, they're fine. They're fine, okay? I've got a band-aid on the one toe, and other than that, everything is daijobu. And by the way, I just want to point it out there. You should not be calling my horn small when I got so many fucking headers in that game. That shit was crazy. I didn't even know that I had it in me. But the amount of headers that I achieved and the way and manner in which I achieved them, my horns literally gave me an advantage. I was practically cheating. Also, did anyone check the other team for juicing?
Your horns are very big and so are your
No.
boobs.
I feel they were on some shit. I feel they were on something. The ref should have checked their fucking blood. Should have checked their piss. And not because I secretly want to have a bunch of VTuber women's piss samples within my close vicinity so I can test them the old-fashioned way that doctors used to do in the 1800s. But because I think it was rigged. I think it was rigged. Me, Numi, and Michi, we all worked together. Okay? We did our absolute fucking best. And you're telling me that our best didn't amount to shit? Didn't mean nothing? Compared to Fillion and Mega and Cha-Cha? One is like a 50-year-old mother of 4, and then the other one is a literal fish. She shouldn't even be able to walk. And then the other one is a Filipino boy. So how in the world... You're telling me that is supposed to hold a candle to the love and friendship that me, Numi, and Michi share? This is so fucked up. Doing your best and doing well are different things. He hurt my feelings with that one. Chatty, I think he cooked, but he hurt my feelings with that one.
You carried so hard
Thank
and
you.
were the true MVP.
Thank you, Mina-sama, so much for being so sweet and being so nice. I'm gonna feel very hype when I see all the nice things that you guys said about me, and how you were so nice to me, and how everybody was cheering for me. But I heard that you guys were betting. I left specific instructions that there was to be no betting.
The power of friendship always kicks in at the end
And
of the
yet
season.
I heard that people were betting? Who did it? I really need to replace the moderator team from the ground up. Every last one of you is untrustworthy. You cannot be relied on to carry out my vision. I fucking posted that shit in the admin chat. And they just completely ignored it. And they were like, I put towards 20,000 points! Have you tried reading being literate? And those of you who also bet on it, no, guys, you can't bet on your wife, okay? You can't bet against your wife. I saw that some of you fucking bet against me! One of you spent like 25K? No, 250,000 fucking points against me? I'm gonna have to rethink my marriage with that one, chatter. I'm gonna have to rethink the marriage with that one. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced that we can go any further in good faith without resentment after the things that I have seen. But now the household has more resources. No, it doesn't. No, listen. I saw the price of those jerseys and I was like, God damn, it's like real jerseys. Because if you've ever looked at a real sports jersey, it's like super fucking expensive. That's a crazy price for a jersey. You bought two? This guy just got scammed. No, County, you can still refund. County, refund one of them. No, get your money back, bro. Wait, what? I took out my drink, but I didn't even take a sip. Sorry, let me have some water. Oh. This way you have reason to get mad. Yeah, so you guys like it when I get mad at you? Is that what it is? Nyao-chan Pyre, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Blah.
I don't understand sports ball, but I understood that Lucy was cracked.
I am cracked. Actually, I do think that I was cracked, and my shoulders are also very sore. If anyone would like to massage my shoulders and back, Lucy, why are your shoulders and back sore? From all the carrying of the team that I did, from all that carrying the weights. The weight of the women on my back was just so heavy. At the end, I caved under the pressure of their weight, But at the end of the day, it's about maintaining friendship. It's about maintaining friendship, chatty. All right? I can't tell them that I carried them. No, we had teamwork. It was kind of iffy at the beginning, but once we got used to each other, it got a lot better. Okay, I feel like if we had a warm-up game, it might have ended a little differently, because we warmed up a lot. The second half went better, and then we were working better as a team. If only we had a warm-up. If only. You did so incredibly well, Lucy. Truly fantastic job. Yeah, glaze me. Glaze me some more. Okay, I get to talk about this for the next Chex Watch, 40 minutes, so I gotta eat it all up while I have the chance. Did Lucy call the girls heavy? You're gonna get on me for calling girls heavy when Numi fucking said that she smells like fish and she was practically like, close your fucking legs? Like, are you kidding me? Are you dead ass? What I said wasn't even that bad compared to the captain of the fucking team. If anything, I've been influenced by her to talk the way that I am. Why don't you ask Numi? No, take it up with Numi. Take it up with the team captain. Okay? I absolved myself of all wrongdoing. I absolved myself, okay? I worked hard, and I'm very tired, and my electrolytes are depleted, or whatever the fuck gets depleted when you do exercise, so... She means it like Marty McFly means it when he says heavy. What if we like them big, and we like them chunky? I like them big. I like them chunky.
You did great,
just like that one song, which I don't know how the rest of it goes. Thank you for doing an after game stream. Yeah, chatty, I just, I was really feeling the energy, and I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I won't be able to even talk about it tomorrow. You want to know why? Because I'm actually getting my hair done tomorrow. It needs to be cut so bad. Every time I go to eat food, it just drops down into my food and I get angry, like physically angry. Lucy, why don't you tie your hair back? That would require me to lift a hand for anything. And I spent all of my spoons. The psychological, psychiatric concept of spoons. I spent all my spoons training for this soccer thing, Training for this soccer thing. I mean, as everybody knows, I am notoriously very athletic, good with my body, very coordinated. I'm good at all things that involve physical movement. Everybody knew this about me, and I'm just glad to continue to prove the rumors true. 100% real, 1000% real, 1,001,000,000,000% real. I just hope everyone knows that, and everybody can cheer and be happy and say, remember that one time Lucy Pyre was really fucking good at soccer, and we loved how good she was, and we all glazed her? She's amazing with her feet? Imagine! Wait, can I go perverted for a second? Okay, I know there might be a couple tourists, because Phillian's stream is like rated E for everyone, but I just want a reminder, okay? This is your 5-second reminder, this is an 18+ stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imagine getting a foot job by Lucy Pyre with the fucking footwork that she showed today. Holy shit! Imagine those feet on you. Whoa! Wow! 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 Today is a big day for that one VTuber feet connoisseur on Twitter. This is like a huge day for bro. This is like giant. This is the level of development that has occurred right now is beyond the pale. It is simply intense. I can't believe it. Like, this is a huge day for everyone, really. It might get me into feet. Wait, Chatty, am I converting you? Wait, no, not converting, not converting. Please don't juggle the balls. But Chatty, I juggled the balls so well. Why would you want me to juggle yours? Pain is fleeting. Being married to Lucy Pyre is forever. It's until death do us part. But I am immortal, and so are you, so death will never do us part. The way she juggles both separately. Oh, by the way, does anyone else think the ref was like, had it out for us? Like, how much money did Fillion pay the ref to rig everything in her favor? That was crazy, you know? I was feeling kind of... Yeah, I lost 3 goals. Really? Yeah, it felt kind of like it might have been 3. I wasn't trying to count. You know, I was locked into the gameplay. Chatty. I wasn't keeping mental score. If you keep mental score of the people who have done you wrong, you'll never achieve anything in life. So you gotta lock in the middle of the game. You can't let that other shit distract you. Negative Trask, thank you for the gift sub to VTuber Pete fan. Yeah, big day for bro. William paid ref all her money. That's why she wants you to buy jerseys. Oh my god, don't do it. It's a scam. Also, yes, by the way, just so you know, the creators who were involved, so like, if you use our code, you use Mega's code, you use Numi's code, etc., we do get a cut. If you buy our jersey, we get a cut. It does, like, it's not just Fillion profiting off of this shit, in case anyone... Because, I don't know, I'm a little worried that there will be some people who assume the absolute worst because it doesn't explicitly say that anywhere, but yeah. I didn't know you could use code Lucy. If you used my link, it probably automatically did it. Like, it's probably like a referral code or whatever you want to call it, so... Yeah! Just so you know! Fillion didn't rob us blind. I mean, beyond rigging the ref and paying the ref, but she is probably using the jersey money to make up the money she paid the ref so she can pay the next ref or whatever
Congrats
other
on
event
your
she does in the
trophy.
future. Bro, the VTuber Awards died for this. No, it didn't! No, guys, the VTuber Awards did not die for this, okay? There are other problems with the VTuber Awards that have to be solved first. And if you know, you know. Draxic, thanks for the tier 3 and 45 months. Even though you are a moderator, yeah, congrats on your trophy. I did have fun. I did have fun, you know, at the expense of sounding like a father whose child is like a huge flop. I like how Numi used that word. I'm gonna start saying flop more often. At the expense of potentially sounding like a father who has a flop for a kid, you know, if you have fun, you really do win. And I had a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys had fun, even though everything was rigged and everything was put against you, and there was never a chance that we were going to win because it was rigged from the beginning, and they put us through the farce of a game, even though they knew we were never going to win because they rigged it, and they rigged every single aspect. But other than that, like, wasn't it fun to watch? Did you have a good time? Wasn't it hype? Weren't you on the edge of your seat? I was on the edge of my seat. In fact, I couldn't even stand, like, in a seat because I was fucking playing a game. For real, 100%. Didn't they give you a yellow card or something? You know... I blacked out.
If you're the MVP,
I blacked out when I
can
pushed
we call
her.
you our trophy wife?
I don't know what came over me. Yes, Retinol. Thank you for the 45 months. Chatty May. You may call me your trophy wife. They gave me a yellow card, but that's crazy because I was seeing red. I was seeing red, man. I was, you know, it just came to a pitching point. It comes to a point, man. It comes to a point that you have to let it out. I had to push her in order to get over all of the bad things that had happened and all of the rigging and the bullshit. I had to do it. And I'm sorry if that made anyone think less of me or think of me as a bad sport, like a sore loser or whatever you want to call it. But I'm actually not a sore loser. I'm a very hot and sexy loser. Perhaps the sexiest one on the field, in fact. Also, what the fuck? Why did they give Michi the least valuable player award? Why would they do such a thing to her? I thought she was excellent, you know? I thought she was peak. Guys, tell me honestly, was she cooked? Was she garbage? Just Just tell me straight. Just tell it to me straight. I need to know. Bride. That shit was funny. She was great. She did. Silly. I mean, little cooked, yeah. She had stiff competition in you. That's how you should phrase it. That's how you should phrase it. That is the perfect misogynist way to go about complimenting a woman in a way that she will like. You have to be like, not only are you better, but you're better than another woman who was in competition with you. No, we were not in competition. We were on the same team. You can see I'm fighting against my basic instincts here. Like I'm going back and forth. I'm having an identity crisis right now, live on stream. I'm sorry, chatty. Let me pull myself together. I need some more water, please. Please. In the first half, you pass it up to Michi like 3 times and she missed it every time. Guys, I let bygones be bygones, and I plan on memory wiping this stream from my brain afterwards, because I would like to be friends with all women on the world, if possible, especially Michi. You know, seeing as Michi is such good friends with another one of my friends, I can't stay mad about it forever, right? I can't stay mad forever. Can I? Should I? No. No. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, the first time me and Michi ever did a collab, I was, like, super normal and composed for the first 15 minutes, and then out of nowhere, I was just like, so, what's up with you, and why can't you take a fucking pass? Like, why are you incapable? Like, I don't know, I was just curious. I meant to ask you this after the game, but we didn't have any time, you know? We had to go right away, but, what's up with you? What's up with you and missing the fucking passes, bitch? No, guys. The stream is memory wiped. It's memory wiped. No hard feelings towards anyone. Clip it and send it out of context, chat. No clipping, please. No, chatty. I did nothing wrong. Nobody did anything wrong. Everyone was perfect. And, Fillion rigged it anyway. Guys, y'all saw Fillion was so bad at the game, and that one time she did... I just want to know, why did she drop to the ground in front of me and start dribbling it with her feet upside down? I know I probably should have tried to take it from her or whatever, but I was so fucking stun-locked, I could not compute. I deadass thought she was trolling, and then she fucking scored a goal off of that. And I'm sorry, chatty, that was a personal L on my behalf. I really should have punished her for it. But she disrespected me. You know, like in Smash Bros, where they do the taunt and then they fucking disrespect you by defeating you in a way that's like super cheesy? I felt that. I felt disrespected. I knew what it was like to be Hungry Bucks in that moment. So, Lucy likes Fillion's feet? I feel like out of all of the girls who were there, Fillion's feet would smell the worst. Like, I know Numi said Mega smells bad, but... I feel like Fillion's would smell the absolute worst. Like, if you had to take off our shoes one by one and then give us a smell inspection, which, by the way, I'm describing somebody's fetish right now, and they are fucking rock hard diamond, but that's not the point, okay? Imagine you line us all up and you have to take our shoes off and smell our feet one by one. If you inspected each one individually, okay, I feel like Michi's would smell pristine, but like vaguely of Cheerios.
Caught.
I feel like Numi's would be, you know, like average levels of sweat. Nothing too insane. Mega would smell like fish, of course. I would smell like daisies and daffodils, naturally, because I've never been disgusting and never will be. Okay, Cha-Cha would smell like, you know, whatever a mother's pheromones scent from feet smells like. And then Fillion would smell like, well, she wouldn't smell like anything, because the time that it hit you, you would be dead. The time it got from, like, your nose and then up into your nostrils and your brain processed what you were smelling, you would have already hit the fucking ground, okay? You wouldn't recognize what you were smelling because you wouldn't have any time to. Fungal infection is crazy. You would smell like fruit snacks and then the real smell would hit you. Are you telling me that Fillion is secretly a decayed corpse possessed by an anime girl and that she tries to cover up the scent with fruit snacks? That's crazy! That's crazy! Lore that she's probably gonna reveal for her debut, which is definitely coming, guys. Keep looking forward to it. I saw somebody say that Fillion did that so she wouldn't have to actually do a debut, and they might be onto something. I'm gonna have to ask Fillion about that. Is it true, Fillion? Are you avoiding doing a real debut by doing random sport events on stream? What do you have to say to the accusations? And then I have my microphone, and then I push it towards her. Just like that, just like that. Fillion, what do you have to say? I think, you know, I also think that Deme is, you know, she's really cute. You know, she was a commentator. Shout out to Deme. Real cute one over there. Real cute Deme. Real cute person. Would love to hang out with Deme sometime. She believed in you winning. Exactly! And she rooted for us when nobody else would. When nobody else would, Deme rooted for us and said that she fucking liked us and she liked our chances. She believed when none of the other commentators did, probably. I don't know. I didn't hear what the commentators were saying. We rooted for you. Oh my god, they rooted for me. Chatty, come here. It was cute when she swore on stream too. Wait, she swore on stream? Deme. You can't say curse words like that. You can't curse like that, Deme. That's so inappropriate. Don't you know you're on Fillion's family-friendly stream? Those announcers were cracking up after she swore. Ah, she stun-locked them all by a big F word. Oh, wow. The flesh streamers, they can't handle the F word. Wait, I mean fuck. I mean fuck. I don't mean the other F word, okay? I just want to put that out there. I don't want to be misconstrued in any way or manner. Let me do hydration. Dude, did you hear Lucy said that Deme said the fucking F word, like the hard F word? No, the fuck word. Ugh. What other words do you know? I don't know them, but I've heard that such words exist. That there's other bad F words that you can't say, or people might be sad. Okay, I've just heard it on them across the grapevine or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Female, don't shoot. I can't defend you anymore. Not that I was gonna defend you anyway, considering you're a moderator, but I seriously can't defend you anymore after you said the female word in my stream. And I'm only saying female because I'm quoting what they said so that you guys understand when they come back and they've had their mod badge stripped away from them. Honestly, I think it's kind of cucked that the mods get a sword anyway. I feel like they should give them a different symbol. What do you think they should give the mods? Something that makes them look, you know, beta. Slacker! Slack? Rimosa? I don't know which one it is, but thank you for the sub. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Blah, blah. They should get a fedora. A fedora? I feel like that might be hard to portray in a little tiny badge. Cat ear? Slave collar? That's unfair. That's all wrong. You guys are making it sound desirable to be a mod. If they had a leash, I would just not have mods in general. I'm so dead ass. I would just genuinely not have mods. I can't, no. Because people already get accused, like, anytime a person has a moderator, they're like, oh, they're fucking the moderator. So if you give them a fucking leash and cat ears, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen, man? No, I would just have to not have mods at that point. Anybody who asks to be a mod, banned. Anybody who mentions being a mod in another VTuber stream, banned, because you took my fucking Oshi from me. Fuck you. This symbol... Wait, how do you say that? Oh, is that the beta symbol? Oh my god, that's the beta symbol. I also want to report to you guys some very good news. I was on TikTok and I ran across a video and it said, this video has no tags and no title and no metadata whatsoever. So if it finds you, that means it was meant to be. If you see this video, then you are a top. Guess what? I'm a top. I'm a top. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Dude, my literal algorithm told me that I'm a top. So I can finally, after all these years of being accused of disgusting things like being a bottom, which by the way, I'm not even like that, for real. I can finally get rid of all the rumors and accusations and let everyone know that I am in fact a top. Thank you everyone for being witness to this big announcement. Does that mean that all of Chatty is a bottom? I mean, do you wanna be? Chatty, do you wanna... Dude, I saw some... Am I allowed to... Okay, once again, reminder, this is an 18 plus stream. Please get out if you're a child from Billion's stream, like, coming here, straggling in, leave. I watched some fucking hentai, had me bricked up. before the match because I was like, God, I'm so nervous. I have to jerk off to get rid of some of my nerves. I saw some hints that had me bricked up because I thought at first like it was twins. I thought it was a threesome with twins, and I was like, wow, this is so hot. This is my kink. And then I saw that one of them had a dick, and I was like, oh, this is my fetish. Oh, this is my fetish. Wow. You were sportsing like that? No, I finished up my business before the sports game. Do you think I was out there fucking jerking off on the field? No, I finished up and then I came out on the field. Stupid. You can't talk about this without giving a source. I'm not allowed to share sources, but it takes place on a train. It's the second episode of a series that takes place on a train and features multiple different girls on the train. And I guess one guy on the train. Oh, that one. Is it that one? How's the soccer game? It was so good, man. It was so good. I'm so awe-inspired by the joy that sports can bring. Maybe next year they'll hire me to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at Dodger Stadium. Once that happens, we will be so happy. Wait, was it an actual train or a fuck train? It's an actual train. It just so happens that in Japan, trains tend to be an object of personal fantasy. You know, kind of like you guys have ever seen, I've heard that for Americans, you know, we America booze or whatever you want to call them, we have the bang bus. I've heard of this, yes, the bang bus, okay? So Americans have cars. We've got cars because that's our thing, because we drive cars. But in Japan, they take the train most of the time. So for them, it's a train, and for us, it's a car of some sort, of some nature. You're familiar? If you're familiar, I'm banning you. If you actually know what I'm talking about, I'm banning you. You're not supposed to watch real human being porn. Very angry that there are some people who recognize what I'm talking about. Hydration? WP though? Does that mean well played? I did well? Chatty, tell me again I did well! I only get to enjoy it for 15 more minutes. I only get to enjoy it. Once again, I'm fucking memory holing this shit. I'm definitely not gonna rewatch the VOD 50,000 times over and over again to see how well I did and then glaze myself and then come back. This is probably just gonna come up randomly in the middle of streams out of nowhere where I'm just like, Chatty's shitting on me for being bad at a game and they're like, wow, you really suck at this. And I'm gonna be like, do you remember December the 2nd when I played soccer? When I was literally Messi reincarnated into the flesh of a fucking woman? Do you remember? I was there. Were you there? Were you there? Because if you weren't there, don't speak to me. Don't shit talk me, okay? I put all my game energy into that, and I'll never be good ever again. I'll never be good at anything, okay? I used up all of my energy for like a year. It's over. I got nothing. Do you remember the second night of December? That can become our lore. If you were basically MVP... Wait. You were basically MVP, especially second half. See? Chatty, why wasn't I the MVP? Chatty, are you telling me I lost? Wait, I lost? No, I lost? We lost the game? No, it's so over. I didn't notice. I thought we won. I thought they gave me a trophy. Look at it. I thought that meant we won. What the fuck? You're trying to tell me that we actually fucking got our shit canned? No. Not like this. I'm over it. Okay? On to bigger things, okay? Bigger things being my baseball game, Fillion, please and thank you. Me ringing up Fillion on the cell phone like, so you're ready to spend another $500 billion to make a new sports production just for me? Yeah, you are kidding. Oh, sorry.
Can the train be a subway or is that a different sex thing? Why are the mods glaring at me?
I don't know the logistics of train fucking in Japan! Why are you asking me?
You did so well.
But thank you for the 300 biddies. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Lucy P. Hart.
Also, Racer Bones, thank you for 300 biddies. Autowave, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate it. I know that I probably missed several gift subs and resubs while I was doing all my sports activities, my athletic era, my athletic arc. But just so you know, I am very thankful, and I'm very glad, because I know this is usually not my stream time, so I know a lot of you probably stayed up just to see this, and then I throw another 1 hour talk chat at you at the end without any warning. But I'm just really grateful to have you here with me in this moment, as brief and as short as it is. I just hope you guys had fun. It was really, really, really fun for me. I feel, you know, because with these types of things, you usually think only big corporations will be able to do them. But I just feel really, really honored and really happy to be invited to something like this. It feels like I've been part of something bigger than myself, you know? It's a nice feeling, so no hard feelings again. It's a game, guys! It's a fucking soccer game! It's a fucking soccer game, you know? Nobody died! Yet. And then Lucy Pyre never streams again because secretly they take me off to the gulag at the end. Alisaurus, welcome. Is this your first chat? Yes, it is. In fact, it is. Your first ever chat. Chatty, surely they don't gulag us at the end. I need to start like putting up death flags right now. Okay, guys, let me give you a really heart-to-heart chat, and this is like my death flag where it's like she's never fucking pressing start stream again. She's not gonna be able to. She's gonna die. Guys, I feel like today was one of the best nights of my life. I can't believe we got to spend it together. And then I turn my head and like the sunlight is pooling behind me and silhouetting me, my entire frame. And I look at you and I have a little tear in my eye. It rolls down my cheek and I'm like, I'm just so glad that you were here to spend it with me. I love you, Chatty. And then this is like you getting flashbacks because you're laying down in the middle of the snow, watching it fall across a waterfall as you bleed out from a deep wound in your chest. Remember that day that Lucy Pyre. Remember that day that Lucy Pyre. She was playing soccer, and she was so happy even though she didn't win. Don't even joke with that shit. What are you talking about? Chatty, I'm gonna stream again. On Checks Watch again. Oh, Thursday. On Thursday, because tomorrow I have to get my hair cut. Stop cock-blocking our death fantasy. Exactly, bro. You're interrupting the fucking death fantasy for everyone else. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Because there are some guys who appreciate doing this fucking LARP. And they're thinking about themselves being Metal Gear Solid Snake at the end of a mission that he barely achieved. And he's dying. And he's thinking about to his loving wife, who he started all of this for in the first place. I get gulagged and murdered. And then Chatty goes on a mission to get back at Fillion and Co. for what they did to us. It's an epic journey. Very beautiful. I cried. We all cried. Wait, if you're getting your hair cut, then does that mean that we can expect the new style on Stream Friday? You can have it now.
The train is just a set piece.
Here it is.
Are there other passengers? Do they take part or watch? Or are they pretending to be oblivious?
Yes, they fucking take part and watch. What do you think a train fetish is? If there's people on the public people on the public transit system, then they are watching the sex happen. It's called voyeurism and exhibitionism. It's a kink. I'm not going to sit here and let you of all people shoehorn a plenty noted fucking sex pest in the community who is just barely allowed to be here because I feel attachment to chatties for no reason. I am not going to let you fucking sit there and lecture me and tell me you don't fucking know what a voyeurism and exhibition kink is. Mods, time him out for the last 10 minutes. Time him out for the last 10 minutes. He doesn't need to talk. He doesn't need to speak, okay? That's it. That's it from him. He's playing dumb for content. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Your voice, Lucy? Don't worry, we have a whole day tomorrow to let it rest again. God, short hair, my wife is way better. I'm literally blocking you. You can't say that short hair is ugly, but you also can't say it's the best because it's not my default hair. Alright? This is my default hair. This is just how I look like, okay? This is just what I fucking look like. I'm sorry if it's not good enough for some of you freaks who are hard to please, but this is who I am on the inside. This is me in anime form. I'm Misa Amane, but with white hair. Long hair bestie, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you tried the bald look? Have you tried the bald look? Nah, listen, I'm not about making fun of people for, like, balding, but if you're gonna fucking hit me with the have you tried the bald look, I'm gonna give it right back to you. Have you tried the bald look? Have you? Have you? Chester Blaine, welcome. Hi. Hydration. I'm gonna take a sip. Sorry, my anger is just getting high. It happens when you lose again. Ugh. But guys, also, did you see me? Remember when I said I want to be the goalie, and then I was actually the goalie? I didn't do that bad. No, I did pretty bad. I feel like I blocked one singular goal. But then during the game, I blocked a couple more, I think. So maybe it made up for it. Yeah, we blocked twice. What was it like being a goalie? Hard, you know? Hard. That shit's not easy. They make it look so easy in the compilation plays of sports, of soccer. But it's not easy IRL. Yeah, blocking is hard. You stopped a lot of plays. It was great. Yeah. See, here's my mindset when I'm going into the game. I'm like, any goal that those bitches score is a chatty who left me for her. And that's what fuels me. I'm like, that fucking whore. And I get so mad that, like, I can block the play. And so that's what I had going around in my head, and that's why I was able to be so cracked. That's why I was able to be so cracked at the game, Chatty. I had to protect you. I had to protect you from the other women. I can't just let them get over you like that. Kids of the playground because they cover more area? Whoa. Really? Wait, so how did this entire thing actually work? Chatty, do you fucking ask Santa Claus at the mall? Hey, so how does this all work? Like, you know, like, do you have like a sleigh? You got reindeer out the back? How did you get here? Does, like, Santa take a plane ticket every so often? Does that happen? Does it happen that way? Do you ask the magician when he's doing his tricks in front of you? Do you ask him, no, that's impossible. The magic isn't real. How do you do that? Or do you fucking sit down in your seat and enjoy what you're being given? What do you do, Chatty? Who are you? Today you have to decide. Today you must choose. Santa has a... What the fuck is that? Santa has a sleigh! Ah! Oh, that was good! What does gay Santa call his ride? A sleigh! Okay, I just invented a new Christmas pun dad joke right there. Guys, give my new joke a rating, please. Please. It was pretty good, right? See, even though I'm good at sports, I'm even better at being really unfunny. That's my best talent. Dad out of 10? That means it's a 10 out of 10, bro. I'm gonna become a father. Oh, wait, guys, hold on. I can come up with an insult on the spot. It's not gonna be as good as Numi's "you smell bad," but I can come up with one. Talk about paying child support because now Phillian needs to call me daddy. Oh yeah! Moment passed. Fuck you. Yes, I may be slow. Yes, I may need special accommodations every time I take a test. Yes, I may be not as good as the other kids. Yes, I may ride the short bus. Yes, I may be pathetic. Yes, maybe nobody in my life ever thought I had potential. Yes, maybe every single time a teacher left a comment on my report card, they said, she has potential. Maybe that was all the case, but it doesn't matter how long it takes you to write the joke. What matters is that it got written. That's the right word. I should have said, what matters is that it got written. So everybody could make fun of me, but once again, another failed QuickTime event for a joke. We love you anyway. Shadi, I love you anyway. I love you. I saw that they had you guys out in the audience. I saw a little demonite out there. Oh, you're so cute. You were so cute, Chatty. The way that you were getting so rage baited by the ref, and some of you were genuinely crashing out. But I love you so much, Chatty. That was so cute. You were so cute out there, even though you were getting so mad. It's okay. Don't be mad. Everything is all in good fun, and we had a good time, didn't we? Me messaging Numi and Michi, and we're just like, so we're never going to anything Phillian invites us to, right? That shit was rigged, right? We were not the chosen favorites, but like, we're never doing that shit again. Like, that was crazy. The way we're just gonna have a Phillian hate group chat is insane. Guys, would you like some screenshots from the Numi and Michi and Lucy Pyre group chat where all we do is we're like,
Chat during the game were either
Flabillion!
spamming for Team
Got him.
Numi, Team Fillion, or for Lucy specifically. You were
I
really
was so
the only one
cute.
who had her own individual cheering section.
I was so cute. Oh my god, Chatty! You guys are making me so parasocial right now. Were you really cheering for me that much? Were you really just saying Team Lucy even though it was Team Numi and Fillion? We all decided together, like ahead of time, that Numi would be the team captain because she has the most captain energy out of all three of us, but, you know, I don't know, guys. Maybe I should have been captain. Maybe I would have controlled the energy better. I mean, maybe it was because Numi and Michi were too busy with each other. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe we made a misplay. But I think Numi's a good captain. She's cute, and she likes both of us, and she wants us to succeed, you know? She's a sweet, cute little girl. I love Numi. I love Numer, even though she was really awkward. And, you know, that interview that she did was, you know, not her best work. I think, you know, I can tell when Numi is nervous because she'll start calling other women smelly, which normally she doesn't do. So that was just her nerves showing. But I forgive her. It was a big, tough spot, a tough position. And she did her absolute best. I love her anyway. Numi, awesome, but maybe not leader? Bro! Press 1 if you thought Numi was a good leader. Dude, did you hear me? I feel like, I don't know what you guys were able to hear. I don't know, like, when they, cut to our microphones and shit like that, but... Did you guys hear what I said during our little team meeting together? I just told her she sounded like a customer service agent. If I was the team captain, I wouldn't have been able to stop myself from just being mean to... Hi, Numi! Hey! Oh, wow! Fancy you being here! Hi, Numi! I'm gonna take a sip of water, Numi! Let's, you know, you worked hard today, too! Why don't you take a sip of water, too? You know, replenish those electrolytes. I'm drinking Gatorade, not water, obviously. Because water doesn't have electrolytes. Shut it. I wanted her to be with me on my birthday, and she says, fuck Numi lives! Fuck Numi lives. Fuck Numi lives is crazy. That's fucking crazy, Numi. I would never say such a thing. I love your live streams. I would never say fuck Numi lives. That's insane. Now, Numi lives, on the other hand... Error code Scythe, welcome. Hi. Numi, we are going to hang out on your birthday. Around your birthday. It was the 11th. See, I remember. I literally said yes! She's trying to fucking paint me as an evil individual. You piece of shit. Everybody here, I just want everyone here to know for a fact that I said yes to Numi. So I will be hanging out with her for her birthday. She added so many dots after. ... I guess I can make it. It's because my schedule for December is fucked! It's not my fault! Numi, you're gonna hate me. I have to reschedule that one stream that you know, the big collab that we're doing between us and those other bitches, you know? Like, those, except, you know, that one bitch is actually, she's not a bitch at all, but there is one that is totally a bitch. Like, you know, that one, I have to reschedule that because I didn't realize that I scheduled it really bad. And, I was actually gonna be busy. But you remember that, right, Numi? See, she remembers. See? Yeah, I'm taking a big Japanese test. See, I'm going right from soccer straight into flexing my language skills. Lucy, you scheduled that a month in advance! Well, how does this what the fuck is that emote? What the hell is that? Are those your tits? Well, guys, thank you very much for coming to the post-game show. I had a great time once again. I hope you also had a great time. I'm just gonna go sit down and think about the many, many things that I've learned today. Too many things. Way too many fucking things. But I got my participation trophy. I got my Chatty's love. I got my, imaginary wedding ring that I will have eventually from Chatty. I'm ready to go. I have nothing to fear. And whatever the next sport event is, if she invites me to it, I'm gonna kill it, obviously, okay? I've proven that I'm a top performer, so she has to bring me back. If she doesn't bring me back, Villian hates me for real, and you can quote me on that, except don't quote me on that, because I don't want to be the source of drama in case somebody takes me literally seriously for real. What about Numi? Yeah, what about Numi? Yeah, Numi, when the hell are you gonna throw a big fucking sports event, Numi? When are you gonna throw a sports event, Numi? I don't know. Wait, when are you gonna do that? Wait, why are you trying to insert yourself into this conversation? Don't you dare try to fuck up our friendship after I defended you and said that you were a good captain. Then you come in here and you try to fucking rage bait me at the end of my stream. You are loved, stupid! I say, calling her stupid right after. Numi, I love you. Numi, I love you. Has anybody ever noticed that whenever me and Numi interact, I have to constantly reassure her that I love her? But she never does the same. It's over. It's over, guys. It's actually over. This friendship is fucking cooked. Anyway, thanks for coming, Chatty. I love you so much. I like you too, Numi. If you'd be nicer to me, maybe I like you even more. But for now, Chatty's the MVP because Chatty's the nicest to me overall. And Chatty doesn't make fun of me for making missed schedules. And Chatty doesn't shit on me. Ever. They do sometimes. But Chatty isn't shitting on me right now, and that makes all the difference. Chatty love, I will see you again on Thursday. Mwah! Bye-bye, Chatty. Bye-bye. Freaky ass soccer streamer.